Yo, it's Trent. Welcome, Monday vlog. It's a little bit early, not too early. It's super bright outside. I was looking at the weather. I think it's like 70, 75, so that's nice. I hate the cold, but I'm not a fan of the hot, so if it could just stay 70 forever, that'd be solid. But plan for today, I'm gonna go visit the dog, see what I gotta do today for work stuff, money, anything like that, and then, yeah, there's literally no sports until Wednesday. The Bulls play in the play-in, which is cool, but, like, tonight, when I'm looking on my app that I go on for sports, right, I go to the sports tab, and I see the Boston Marathon, right, and then the WNBA draft. It's like, dude, there's no sports. I mean, there's baseball, but, you know, maybe I'll enjoy watching that in like 40 years. But alright, I'm gonna go see the dogs or go outside, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, visiting Rosie. She's got a popcorn bag. Look at that. That's hilarious. And then over here you got the lazy dog. Lazy dog and popcorn dog. Hi. Oh, hi, baby. Hi. I almost got a video of that. She just had her head inside the entire popcorn bag. And then those are all mini pools that are flipped upside down, right? So when it gets a little bit warmer, we'll fill those up. And she loves to, she won't go in the big pool, but the little tiny pools, we call them the dog pools. She loves those.
Good job, Rosie. Put it in there now. Put it in the machine. Put it.
Let me tell you guys what just happened, right? So, I just got food, and McDonald's is cool, right? Like, if you need something quick, it's cool. And I got no problem sitting in the, like, parking spots, you know? Like, when they're like, hey, can you pull up to number 1, number 2, or number 3, right? And so they asked me to go to number 2. There was already someone in number 1, which is fine by me. Like, I have no problem waiting, right? What I do have a problem is when then a third person pulls in, right? And then there's 3 more of those spots, but they're for mobile orders, but they just kept sending people there, right? So there was like 4 or 5 of us waiting, maybe 4, maybe 5. I don't know. I wasn't counting the cars. Either way, how it should go is if you pulled in spot 1, whoever's waiting the longest should get to pull out, right? Like, that just seems like how it should go. So when we all got our food at basically the same time, I mean, they started at 1 and came to all of our cars, right? And I ended up being the last person to pull out, and that pisses me off, right? And that wasn't even being nice. The first guy was, to the left of me was a Tesla, right? I'm like, I'm letting him go because he pulled in before me. Like, that makes sense. But then I should have been next, right? And I was going to take that liberty. I was like, okay, I'm going, right? Before I could even, like, because the Tesla kept having to reverse to make sure he didn't hit the back of my car, which I appreciate. But the lady next to me got impatient, so she starts going before he even, like, finishes. So she starts going and he goes, and then she's going. I'm like, come on, lady. So I'm just staring at her, right? Because I'm like, whatever, one person, at least I'll get to go after her, right? Which makes total sense. So I start backing out. I'm like halfway backing out. Then the 4th car starts backing up, and I'm like, are you serious, dude? So I was really getting ready to honk. I was like, I'm gonna honk at this person. They keep backing up, which they kept doing, but I held off. I was like, I won't honk at them, whatever, right? But now I'm like, not like actually like full on angry, like fight angry, but you get it. Like, it's just, it pisses me off. Like, there's a system here, and these people are not following it. So then I'm like, okay, I'm already pulled out. Like, now I'm just waiting behind these 2 cars. And then the final person, this big fat ass white car, starts backing up. I don't know what kind of car it was, but it was big, it was a fat car, and it was white, okay? So there's your description. But it pisses me off. It just pulls out the slowest person ever. It could have been an old person driving. That's probably what the case was, but pulls out, takes like 30 seconds to turn left, and then goes, right? And then there's this stop sign leaving the McDonald's, and it's really low-key, like, no one really stops at it, right? And I'll stop at it for like half a second, but like, maybe 1 out of 30 times you go there, there's actually going to be a car coming from the other way. Because the other way, there's only one reason to use that road, and it's like a driving class or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a not important building. Or not a populated building. So, I'm going to pull out, and then someone comes whipping by, and I just honk. I'm like, I don't even care. I'm honking. Like, I was pissed. So, I turn, and then, I mean, nothing really more eventful happened after that. I just started ripping the cart, because I was like, after dealing with that, I mean, not even a hard thing, but I'm getting stoned. Like, I was going to get stoned either way, but if you want an excuse for it, there you go. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of fast food places have those, like, those drive-up spots, you know, where they're like, oh, park over there, right? Every time I've ever gone in them, I've never had problems pulling out. Like, if someone was there before me, they're going to pull out before me as long as they get the food before me. Like, that's always my thought, right? And anytime I'm first, I pull out first. That's how it's always been. But no, something about today, the McDonald's people, the customers, not the workers. The workers were fine. The custies, though, they were pissing me off. I didn't like that. But I mean, it's nothing to get mad about. I mean, now I'm just sitting here. And you know what I'm going to do now? Dude, there's like, I talked about this earlier, but there really is no sports to watch unless you want to watch the marathon or the WNBA draft. It's like, this is bad, man. I need some football. I know the UFL was just on for the weekend, but like, we need a UFL Monday night game. We need a UFL Thursday night game. We need the whole NFL schedule just year round. That's what I think. But, you know, at least it's warm out. You know, I can't complain about that. All I'm doing is complaining here, but at least it's warm out. Oh, you want to hear a story? So, my grandpa was just telling me, right? My puppy's at their house. Well, I guess she's not a puppy. She's like 1. So, I don't know if dog, puppy, somewhere in between, right? Teenager. Now, her sister is a way older dog. Like, she's like almost 10. Or she's probably like 7 or 8 years old. Ari is her name, right? So, they have the electrical shock collars, like the electrical fence. And it works a lot better in the backyard than it does the front yard. And they never go in the front yard unless it's like setting up decorations. Like if my grandpa's putting up like a Halloween thing or a Christmas thing or something like that, right? So I don't know what the occasion was or why he was out there, but both the dogs are out there. And Rosie, the puppy, my dog, she did good. She stayed, right? But this little poodle, this guy was walking his poodle and the poodle's yapping at our dogs, you know? And Arya just runs straight through the fence, yips, you know, because she's getting shocked. She didn't even care and just starts going and attacking the other dog. He had to run over there and pull her off. Thankfully, the guy wasn't like, you know, super mad, like, hey, we need to put that dog down or something. But it's like, come on. I mean, I'm not getting frustrated with my grandpa. I mean, you should be watching the dogs. You should be able to anticipate things like that when you have dogs. But I can't blame them. They haven't had dogs in like 10 years before these two, so whatever. But I'm gonna go inside, edit this, and yeah, I guess put on the WNBA draft. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. But thanks for watching. Please be safe. If you have any video ideas, comment below. Please like, please subscribe, and if you ever need anything, my Instagram's attached to my YouTube bio link. Just DM me, comment, whatever. I'll always answer. I got your back. Thank you for watching. Be safe and peace out. Hope your week is good.